Yeah, Dong, this is about as bad as it gets. This is a major security breach. It breaks many laws, including about disclosure and transparency. And it just, it lays bare internal divisions within the cabinet, between Vance and the president. Then back-chatting like this is certainly not going to go well with Donald Trump. And it's another blow to transatlantic relations, which were already teetering very, very badly. And it calls into question Trump and his appointees' ability to govern.
And Einar, about the app they're using, the Signal. According to some tech insiders, that this platform used by this group chat has better privacy features compared with other instant messaging apps. But I think we should put a question mark here. Now, how secure is it?
Dongming, Signal is a private messaging app that offers text messaging, voice, video, and file sharing. It's free, anonymous, end-to-end encryption, and minimal data collection. And I think this is the key part here. These messages can disappear. Pictures you send disappear. Files you send disappear. So it's already on a list of government unapproved apps because it has been allegedly hacked by other countries. Using it violates not only these laws, but this issue of transparency. Remember, all the attacks on Hillary Clinton because of all those emails disappearing and Donald Trump calling for full investigation. One wonders if he will be doing the same when it's his appointees violating the same ideas.
Well, Ms. Tangen, it looks like this is also a wake-up call for the Europeans, because from the report published by The Atlantic magazine, we can see some quite harsh words against Europe. In that group chat, for example, officials call them freeloaders. They debated making them pay the US for strikes on Yemen. What do you make of the possible ripple effect across the Atlantic, if not a tsunami in the intelligence circle?
Well, you already covered the fact that there has been some reaction by European capitals talking variously about the need to be independent, a wake-up call, but others saying, oh, no, we'll continue sharing information. Basically, the EU, separate from Europe as a whole, is divided. Their options are pretty small. They can appease Trump and wait for 4 years and hopefully, something changes. But, there's this real issue about the United States and its reliability. And this does not help. Or the other option is take on the economic and military risk of separating from the United States, but that will take time, a whole lot of money, at a time when the EU and Europe are struggling with the economic consequences of the war in Ukraine and a slowdown in their ability to produce.
Right, and I would like to continue to follow on the relations between U.S. and its traditional allies. We've got some responses, as we just reported, from European leaders. Keir Starmer said, we're going to, despite all that, we're going to continue to share information with the U.S. in the Middle East. But some other leaders, such as like what we just reported, the Belgian Prime Minister said, well, it's a time for us to wake up and to set up a real European defense. What do you make of those responses? Do you think that it is seriously jeopardizing U.S. relations with its traditional allies?
Well, there's only so many hammer blows to the European relationship that can be taken before people, as said, have to wake up. I mean, J.D. Vance's speech in Europe really caught people by surprise. These are things that you may say in private, but you certainly do not put them on display. So, there's a real breakdown in trust. It's really hard to imagine how Europe can recover from this. They might say, as I said before, they can outweight Trump. But the bookends for America have been set and reset, I should say. I mean, they have drifted farther right And, Americans are very concerned about anyone coming in, very isolationist, very nativist. And, Trump is taking it even further. And Elon Musk, what they're doing in South Africa. Europe looks at what happened to Canada and they're horrified. Here's a nation that, literally almost blindly follows the U.S. and every kind of foreign escapade, war, etc., that has been a trusted ally and friend, a trade partner, and it's treated like it's some sort of pariah. So, if they treat your closest ally and neighbor like this, Europe does not have any sense that it will, in fact, be treated any differently.